I get a lot of comments that, I shouldn't really cover the NIFB and Cupcake and people like that because I'm platforming them and I'm helping them grow. And today, I'm going to give you my argument against that. What is up, you heathens and demons, you sinners and saints, you beautiful, blasphemous people? Welcome back to A Raging Atheist. I'm your boy, Nakasuchi, and today we're once again looking at the NIFB, in particular, Pastor Johnathon Shelley. But first, as always, I want to send a shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Your support is going a long way towards making this channel better. New Patreon perks coming soon. If you'd like to become a patron, link is in the description below. Alright, so I get a lot of comments saying I shouldn't cover people like the NIFB or I shouldn't cover white supremacists because I'm platforming them, I'm giving them a bigger voice. And I have to argue against that because I think that they already have a big voice, and if you ignore them, then they're just going to spread like wildfire. And I have good evidence of this. We're going to look at a recent video that Johnathon Shelley put out, Pastor Johnathon Shelley of the NIFB, and he's talking about going to the Bahamas. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Pastor Johnathon Shelley from Steadfast Baptist Church, and I just want to let you know about an upcoming missions trip that we're going to be taking as a church to the Bahamas. Yeah, you say Bahamas, what is that about? Well, actually, in fact, the Bahamas is very receptive to the gospel. I had a church member of mine come and approach me and say that it was very receptive. We should try to maybe do a scouting trip out there. So just a few weeks ago, I took a scouting trip out there, and me and just one other person, we were able to get 37 people saved in just a matter of a few days.
All right, so Johnathon Shelley is talking about going out to the Bahamas to convert some Christians into their more fundamental version of Christianity. I didn't even know until I looked this up that the Bahamas is a Christian nation. They are primarily Christian. They have a large percentage of evangelical Christians, and 35% of their population are Baptists. They also have a small population of Roman Catholics and a couple other lesser known religions practiced by a few people, but they are a Christian nation. I didn't know this. So Pastor Shelley of the NIFB sees a prime opportunity for him to go and convert, save some souls, as he calls it, soul winning, but convert Christians to his more fundamental viewpoints. And I think the usage of the word scouting here is very telling. I think that he is using this terminology on purpose. They see this as a war, and they want it to be a silent war, a cold war, a war where they're operating in the shadows. They're here on YouTube, but nobody's talking about them. That's what they want. We need to be talking about them. We need to be exposing this.
And that was really just because the island's just full of people that have an appreciation for the Bible. They love the Word of God. They know a lot of the verses. And it's really just, they're ready for people to come and to guide them in the ways of salvation. And so I'm really excited to take a trip down there. The trip is going to be May 4th through May 9th in 2020.
So May 4th through May 9th of 2020, these NIFB fundies are going to the Bahamas to try to convert already fundamental Christians farther into their fundamentalism. This is dangerous, and I really hope that more content creators will talk about this before this happens. People need to be aware that this is happening, that they have plans of converting a small country into some utopia of their NIFB insanity.
And if you can buy a plane ticket, we'll probably help with the accommodations and just kind of your travel arrangements as far as driving around. So if you can buy yourself a plane ticket and get out there, and you can kind of get some money for some food, we would love for you to come and join us for this type of a missions trip. You can always email our church at steadfastbaptistkjv@gmail.com and just say, hey, I'm going to the Bahamas trip. And if you send us, an itinerary of your flights, then we'll try to help you out. We'll get you in a place to stay.
So in other words, if you're going to go on this mission trip with Johnathon Shelley, it's not going to be on the church's dime. It's going to be on your dime. He's not going to pay for your accommodations. He'll help you get into some accommodations. And yeah, they might drive you around so you can be part of the group evangelicizing and trying to convert all these Christians in the Bahamas. But you're going to have to pay for everything.
And, the Bahamas is beautiful. The weather there is great. It's a great vacation spot. But even better than that, the country describes itself as a Christian nation. And they use the King James Bible exclusively. They're very familiar with the Bible. Most of them can quote John 3:16 and Romans 6:23. But the problem is pretty much every single person that I met, none of them are already saved. They need someone to come and show them how to be saved. Salvation is from faith to faith. And so it's really important for us to go down there. Another thing, they don't even like homos. So, it's just a wonderful place. I've never been to a place that's so receptive and so fun to be. And so I'm really looking forward to going back down there and taking a trip.
See, such a great place. One of the best, most beautiful countries in the world. And guess what? They don't like gay people. So it's going to be pretty easy from getting them from there not liking gay people to maybe having a country where we're killing gay people. And there'll be no gay people in this NIFB utopia that is the Bahamas. This is dangerous. This cult is trying to spread its wings farther than it already has. And guess what? I'm one of the few still talking about them. And I have a very small platform. These people are growing. These people are dangerous. These people utilize the ignorance to convert them to their extremism. We need to be standing in opposition of this. We need to be speaking about this. I shouldn't be the only one anymore. And if you think I should stop talking about the NIFB, and I recognize that most of these comments are most likely coming from Christians and most likely NIFB members. I have a lot of NIFB people that watch my content, so I fully understand that. But if you truly think that I'm doing something to help them grow, no, I am standing in opposition of them. I am speaking out against them because they are growing. They have large plans. They have grand schemes. And we need to expose them. And they're putting it out in public. So we need to show it.
Again, if you have any questions or you want some more information, you could always email the church. I'll make some other videos in the future, but I just want to give people a chance to kind of start making some plans and arrangements. You do need a passport if you want to travel down there. I did look at flights. You could do a round trip flight from Southwest from different parts of the country for about $400 or $500. As well as, other airlines like American Airlines. You could fly down there for about $600 per person round trip. So it's a pretty affordable missions trip. And we would really look forward to having a lot of people join us. If you have any questions, again, feel free to call or email.
It's a pretty affordable missions trip. $400 or $500 round trip, maybe $600. Accommodations, food. Better plan on having a couple grand probably. And you're going to have to pay for it. But it's going to be worth it because you have a whole country of people just waiting to be converted into this extremism, waiting to turn the Bahamas into a fundamental Christian safe haven for the new independent fundamentalist Baptists. Hell no. We must speak out against this. And you know that there's going to be people willing to pay that to do it. This is dangerous. We should be aware of it. We should be talking about it. We should be coming up with ways to combat this. I'm just a raging atheist. All I can do is expose it and hope more people than usual might see it. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi. This is A Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share me on your social media, comment in the comments section below. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I make a new video or every time I have a new live stream. I'll see you soon.